So today we will discuss the variety of carbon compounds. Since ADM tayo, ito muna yung ating recording. And for the expectations, so at the end of each learning episodes, the students are expected to differentiate organic from inorganic compounds based on its chemical formulas, uses, properties, and then cite examples of each organic compounds and determine the different uses of organic compounds. And of course, this is the pretest, so you may pause the video and answer the following. So 1 to 5 lang ito. Number 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So ito yung key to correction sa ating pretest. So for the recap, so carbon is a unique atom because, bakit nga ba? Yung valence electron niya is according sa periodic table, so it can form blank and blank bond with another carbon. So yung bondnet, ano nga ba yung order niya? Triple bond, double bond, single bond ba? Tapos yung bond strength niya, ano yung pinaka may lakas na bond strength sa kanila? Okay. So for our lesson, so yung compounds natin, it is said that it can be organic or inorganic. So sa organic chemistry, ito yung branch ng chemistry natin that deals with the study of carbon compounds like proteins, fats, enzymes, ayan, carbohydrates, hormones, paint, varnish, plastic, medicines, detergents, glue, and etc. Okay? And of course, what you need to know, so in this lesson, we will describe the behavior of electrons using quantum numbers and electron configuration. So how do you differentiate organic from inorganic compounds? So first, dun sa sources. So sa organic compounds, sa natural sources siya nanggagaling. And sa inorganic compounds, sa mga minerals lang siya. In terms of composition naman, organic compound, lagi siya may carbon. Basta organic compound, lagi siyang may carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, phosphorus, chlorine, bromine, iodine, sulfur, and oxygen. So, inorganic naman, meron siyang ibang elements with the exemption ng carbonates, mga carbon nga, except sa carbon. Tapos melting point. Of course, sa organic compound, low yung kanyang melting point. So, below 350 degrees Celsius. Sa inorganic compound, mataas yung kanyang melting point and yung boiling point. Pagdating naman sa solubility, so si organic compound soluble in non-polar solvent. And si inorganic compound naman, soluble siya sa polar solvent. When it comes to ignition, so combustible si organic compounds, and wala siyang residue na iniiwan pagkatapos niyang masunog. Kasi inorganic compounds naman, non-combustible. No, and wala din siyang iniiwan na residue. In terms of conductivity, organic compounds hindi nagpo-form ng ion sa solution, thus they are non-conductor. Sa inorganic compounds naman, bumubuo naman siya ng ion sa solution. In terms naman sa properties, so generally they are viscous, so volatile and flammable. Pagdating sa inorganic compound, they are not volatile and viscous. Pagdating sa appearance, ang organic compound, solid, liquid, and gases. And yung inorganic compound naman, ay makikita siya sa solid form. Pagdating sa bond, ayan, may covalent bond. Si organic compound, nagsishare. Si inorganic compound, ionic and covalent bond siya. Pag sinabi naman natin viscosity, ito yung measure of a liquid's resistance to flow. So, measure of a liquid's resistance to flow. And then next one, volatility Flammability, ito yung measure or yung tendency ng compound to evaporate or maging gas. So yung flammability, siya yung measure kung paano yung material ay masusunog. And then, ito naman yung mga example at uses ng organic compounds dito sa table. So, basahin na lang natin. Kindly pause the video and read or jot down this on your notebook. And then, next one. So, ayan, nakasummarize na siya. And for this activity, differentiate organic and inorganic compound based on the chemical formula. So, pakisagutan sa inyong mga notebook and check natin yan. So, ito yung activity 1. Next one, activity 2. So, dito naman observe natin na yung properties. So, based dun sa kanina nating diniscuss. Ano po? So, ito din, activity 3. So, given are the uses of organic compounds. So, these 3 examples of each. Okay? Then, wrap up. So, alam nyo ba na yung ating bansa ay meron tayong main organic export products include muscova, do, sugar, mga bananas, banana chip, and coconut oil. So, in-export natin siya sa Japan, sa Western Europe, and sa US. So, yung term na organic kasi, kumbaga, wala daw siyang synthetic fertilizer, pesticides, growth hormones, and regulators, mga antibiotics, ayan, or mga GMO. Kaya dapat tayo ay pinapatronize natin yung local products natin sa ating bansa. Okay? So, this is for the post test. So, 1 to 5 din siya. Okay, so sasagutan natin yan sa ating face-to-face. And that's it for this lesson. Thank you for watching and listening.